Tony Aragon here from Plan Nirvana. We're on day 4. I'm glad you stuck with me through all of this. We're halfway there. Today, what we're going to talk about is what are your strengths? What are your special talents? Everybody has something that they do better than anybody else. You know, when I interview people, I usually talk about what is the one thing that you do better than anybody else? What's the one thing that, you know what, Tony, I'm able to just really kick ass on. Nobody can beat me in this. And so, you know, what we're going to do is I want to talk to you about that. What are some things that you do well? What are some things that, you know, basically you kick ass on? And we're going to write them down. Sometimes when we're thinking about who we are, we kind of get stuck. So a lot of times it might be helpful if you are stuck and trying to write out what your talents are. Ask somebody what those might be. It's important for you to be able to see what your strengths are, what your special talents are. Sometimes in losing ourselves, or we kind of don't know where we're going, we don't know what our strengths are, or we do, but we don't acknowledge them. You know, to help you out, I'm going to talk about 4 things that I am. Some of the things that I consider to be my strengths. You know, number 1 is I'm creative. You know, I couldn't do these videos. I couldn't write blog posts. I couldn't do any of this stuff if I didn't have at least a single creative bone in my body. Number 2 is I'm charming. I feel that I have the ability to charm people. It's because I'm a salesperson. I've learned this trait. I've learned to get it out into the open and produce basic results for myself. You know, I've been able to sell myself in many different ways, and a lot of it is because I'm charming. And it's also because I'm witty too, and I like cracking jokes. I like having a good time. I like going through life not so serious. I like having a good time. I spend money on having a good time. Number 4, I'm really good with my hands. I have learned a lot of traits. I do woodworking. I work on cars. I've had many different licenses throughout my time. It's because I'm good with my hands. I'm a good troubleshooter. I'm a good laborer. I'm a good worker. I'm a good skills person. I'm really good at that. And so, and really, I built a life with my 2 hands. And so I'm really good at those are my strengths. So what are your strengths? What I want you to do is I want you to take the next week and I want you to think about what your strengths are. Write them down. Get some help if you need to. And so next video is real important. Everything we've done thus far is going to build into that day. Day 5, we're going to write a mission statement. I'm Tony Aragon from Plan Nirvana. Have a good night.